Hey, what's up, guys? Due to the situation at hand, we are going to have to look into this. Now, the thing is, because this video is released 12 hours ago, I will not be live streaming it, like going over it, and I will just be reacting to it under normal circumstances. And in my opinion, it's quite wild what Saintontas is doing. I know and aware of what Captain Capitalist has made a video reacting to this. I don't know if it's reacting to it or like debunking it. So we have to go into the original video first and see how it is.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, something very, very, very crazy has been occurring across the gacha space. Really, not really the space, but more so in the crazy mind of none other than Captain Cabinet. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Regrifterator, the craziest CC and the craziest X in the gacha space. She has...
I'm reporting is to the authorities in the morning. At this point, this is enough for illegal. Really, yes, it is. Saintontas has been constantly harassing Captain Cabinets, and she's now gonna be reporting. So I think that's the exact same thing that's currently happening with Tectone and Pink. I feel like Pink is going to file something against Mr. Tectone. Why? Because she's too quiet about the situation, about what's happening. So that only means one thing. In lawyer's language, that means that, you know, the lawyer likely told her to don't say anything. We're just going to be gathering information. And Tectone is going to get hit. This is Captain Cabinets hitting Saintontas.
Apparently been taking some legal action. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a post over here from her Discord over a month ago talking about how she was going to be reporting my ass to the authorities in the morning. Yes, and apparently the result of that was she was like going to be submitting a defamation form on my videos as well. So we got reporting me to the authorities, submitting a defamation form, and don't worry, we got one over here. Her apparently having a law firm in London as well, specializing on this. Yeah, and apparently I'm the one that has no clue. So there's a reason why we're making this video.
Oh, so he's just finding out that, you know, there is consequences for your actions on YouTube. Consequences.
About a month after this entire situation developed. And the reason is very simple. To show that she was just a hot air balloon, bro. Both in size as well as intent. Because good God.
How could you say... This guy is so well. How could you say that, bro? That is, man is so fat phobic, man. Saintontas is so fat phobic, bro.
Holy G, I've never seen somebody.
Look at this. Wait, I accidentally come off of it. 3:10:26 cap vibe chart stream. Oopsie, let's talk about it. Full stream downloaded and uploaded again from this person that is a Saintontas. Yes, man. They're recording the entire stream of the Saintontas X and putting it up on YouTube in an unlisted video. This is some crazy shit, bro.
They just blow themselves up with so much confidence and do absolutely nothing. Because how does a whole month go by after publicly stating in your Discord so many times that you're going to be suing me, submitting defamation forms, doing all of this stuff? Like, let's just, like, we got a literal quote over here, ladies and gentlemen. Just listen to this.
You know, no, fuck everything I said 5 minutes ago. I don't care about being fucking civil. This guy just takes anything out of context to, like, lie. I changed what I said 5 minutes ago.
So wait. She hasn't filed it, but yet you're making a video because she said she was gonna file it and she hasn't filed it. Is that what I'm getting here? You want her to file a defamation lawsuit against you?
I put her Discord.
I've never seen anybody like actively going out there wanting people to file a lawsuit against them. I think this guy is crazy.
The message on the screen is she got really mad by that.
I hate this guy. I loathe him, and everyone should hate him too. No, fuck being civil. Fuck being civil. Saying I will be filing the fucking YouTube defamation fucking form after my stream. Deal with that.
So confirmation from her end after that insane long-winded outburst about her being done.
Hey, that's me. Oh my God, that's me. That's me, bro. That's a boy. That's it. What was I in there earlier? I in there? Okay. He made sure to be over me. Like this is totally intentional. He knew oh my god, that's me, bro.
Being civil, saying I will be filing the fucking YouTube.
So as you can see, I was there when it happened. See, that's me, bro.
Defamation fucking form after my stream. Deal with that.
So confirmation from her end after that insane long-winded
Look at this beautiful guy right behind here, man. Oh my god, he's so beautiful.
outburst about her being civil, she's going to file the defamation form as well. So that's something that occurred a month ago too. And you can see there's a bit of a lead up regarding this entire situation, right? She says she's doing that.
Now we have to just wait until CJ sues him as well. Then we have 3 VC lawsuit versus 1. I don't think Scott CJ is gonna sue him. Scott CJ is not that sensitive in terms of what Saintontas say against CJ. Like obviously, yes, CJ can definitely sue him. Pixel Tree can definitely sue him. And there's a situation with Gacha Smack that I have to cover too.
Before she goes live, she's going to report me to the authorities as well. Bro, she is going absolutely cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs when it comes to this situation. And remember, she is the insane ex in this circumstance. It all kind of lines up, right? Insane ex gets spurned and then tries to ruin the other side's, not just career.
From a neutral's perspective, who do I feel is the one being, how should I say, what's the word? Crazy here? Is it Captain Cabinets who's just trying to enjoy herself and having to respond to allegations? Or is it Saintontas that, you know, be having people saving her entire stream and uploading it on the internet unlisted for Saintontas personal viewing and Saintontas audience? The person that actively be pulling his ex-girlfriend's actively pulling up his ex-girlfriend's social media to look at her. Like, I will believe the person that is, how should I say it, crazy is the person that is bringing up her every single time for no reason.
But like fucking life at this point. Thankfully, we are separated by one gigantic barrier called the Atlantic Ocean. And good
thankfully for Captain Cabinets.
golly gee, if that shit wasn't there, Captain Gorlock would probably be like busting down the fucking doors to chase me across the USA. So thank God for geography. Anyways, so we have that situation to provide some of the context over here. And so why don't we listen to this stream over here where she...
Nah, I know crazy girlfriends, ex-girlfriends, and no, Captain Cabinets is not that. She will be in your DMs constantly to this day, and I don't see that from her. Maybe it's happening behind the scenes, I don't know, but like, Captain Cabinets doesn't push out the vibes to me like somebody that's like a crazy ex-girlfriend, bro. I don't know what it is. So this guy is trying to push the narrative that like Captain Cabinets is like crazy, but she really isn't.
Clarifies why she plans on taking some legal action.
Because I don't want to stoop to that like low, right?
So I'm not curious if this is like a nothing burger or something like that. Like he's just trying to make drama out of nothing because he just want to talk to Captain Cabinets or talk about Captain Cabinets. Unless Captain Cabinets actually filed that lawsuit, then this video is relevant. But if he's just making this video on what she said and making a 30-minute video based on what she said, then that is just his person, man.
So I was trying to be at least a little bit like fair or have some class with the whole situation and kind of be like, you know what, I'll leave it. But he just seems to like want to keep poking the bear.
So she's saying over here she wants to be civil, she wants to leave it, even though she like just crashed out and was just talking about how she was like gonna be not be civil anymore. You can kind of tell what's going on. It's like a Katy Perry song. You're hot, then you're cold. Like it's like bipolar, right? So she was.
I see, that's back again with the antics of the singing, man.
She was just crashing out, talking about how she's gonna be filing all these legal motions and shit. Now she's saying she's being civil, but now apparently I'm the one poking the bear. So let me just get this straight for you guys. I didn't call her a bear. She called herself a bear because she said I'm poking the bear. Now she's implied she's getting poked. Not that anyone would ever do that under any circumstance when, like, I'm just gonna be real here, right? Like this. Allow me to show you.
Saintontas should never be the one talking about somebody's body weight or anything like that. Look at Saintontas. Saintontas doesn't give me the picture of a how should I say this, a a person that's healthy. He should not be talking. Like, this is like, you should not be talking, man.
Your reality, ladies and gentlemen, just for a quick second over here. Hey, yo, Trigger. Hey, we might on YouTube as well. We might have to blur this. That's reality right there, ladies and gentlemen. So that's front and center. Just again, like trigger warning. I said I warned you all in advance. You can't get mad at me. So she called herself the bear, right? She called herself the bear. Which one do you think she is? Do you think she's more like a spearback because she like yells so much and is so loud? Or do you think she's more like a hurriclaw because she's lazy? I don't really know. Like you guys, maybe the comment section below, you guys let me know which one you think she is. Maybe she's a blend of both, a new species. Because that.
How does Saintontas not get hit by YouTube by any of the things that he says on YouTube? That is like insane. Because like, bro, this is fat shaming 101. Oh my god, bro.
Is kind of the only thing, the only real conclusion you can come to over here. How can somebody be so fucking crazy? Now let's go ahead, let's keep on listening, right? Because remember, she's the one that's been threatening a bunch of legal action. Let's hear why.
With that whole situation, and kind of be like, you know what? I'll leave it. But he just seems to like want to keep poking the bear. And the past 2 days, well, one day, he started making his videos again.
She threatened the legal action against me because of these 2 videos, where I called her a grifter for saying Arknight's Enfield was like the best gacha game ever. Game first, gacha second. People.
So the context is that Captain Cabinets is done with the situation, and she took a break. And in the time that she took a break, Saintontas made 2 videos on her, which is convenient when she took a break. So that's the context. That's what she was mad at. And then the old Saintontas trying to laugh at her actual doxing situation, saying it's fake when he knows well damn that it's not fake, that she actually got doxed. So that's why she was mad. As you can see, you saw me that I was there in the stream, so I know exactly what happened at that time.
Are simply disillusioned for why they think the game isn't that great, and it's actually wonderful. When she proceeded to not log in for 25 days and then got the returnee event because she quit for so long. And then when you look at the current state of this game, ladies and gentlemen, boy oh boy, anyone that was saying Arknight's Enfield was a good game, bro, they are eating crow right now because I've never seen such disengagement from the entire community before. This looks like Zenless Zone Zero, bro. This game literally looks like Zenless Zone Zero. Bro, it is hitting 166 viewers on the daily tracker. Bro, wait, it almost hit double digits. This morning, it had 128 viewers across 40 channels. That is an average of 3 viewers per channel. Would you say a game with 3 viewers per channel is thriving? That it's game first, gacha second, that it's something...
I really don't get it. Alright, I'm gonna be honest about this. The reason why, how should I say it? Wuthering Waves get way more views on Twitch than any Hoyo game or a Arknight's Enfield game is because when somebody is streaming Wuthering Waves, they're never ever streaming actually Wuthering Waves. It's Saintontas doing shit like this. Creating argument, talking about Hoyo, talking about his ex. It's never Wuthering Waves itself. This is not Wuthering Waves gameplay. And if I'm sure, this is, how should I say it? Let's go down here. Wuthering Waves. So he's tagging Wuthering Waves and botting views. So he is inflating Wuthering Waves numbers when nobody really is watching Wuthering Waves content on stream. So he tried to make it sound like Wuthering Waves is the best when, you know, when it comes down to view botting, Saintontas is the one view botting Wuthering Waves to hell.
People want to watch and that's something that people want to play? Probably not, right? Probably not. That's not the take that most people would have. And so I called out the behavior, right? I said, oh, if you're going to be this creator over here, right, that's going to be shilling for the game, grifting for the game, saying that it's going to be, you know...
But the thing is, why does this bother you? How is this affecting you, Saintontas? How is this affecting you that Captain Cabinets is enjoying Art Night Enfield for what it is. Like, I have a lot of gacha games that I cannot play daily. Does it mean that I don't enjoy them? No, I do like these games. It's just that there's only 24 hours in the day. I have work, then I have like to do content and stuff like that. Like, I have little time to do all these games. I don't know how a gacha god does it. I don't know who does it. I really don't. But like, it's very difficult maintaining like 5 gacha games at one time. It's very difficult for me to do that for some reason. I don't know, maybe it's easier for somebody, especially if you have like ADHD. Like, it's very difficult because you're gonna mostly want to play the games that you really enjoy more than like gacha games and stuff like that, or logging in to do dailies and stuff like that. Like, it takes 5 minutes, and I've missed a lot of it. I've missed a lot of dailies because like I just not motivated and stuff like that. Not that I don't enjoy the game, it's just that I don't like to be doing daily work.
One that changes the space, and then you yourself quit it for 25 fucking days. Well, isn't that just grifting? And the funniest thing is, guys, right? This is what she said she was going to do. She was going to report my ass to the authorities, right? She was going to submit a defamation form, bro. And she said so much stuff to back it up. Say things he's protected by the First Amendment. He has no clue. Patience is a virtue. We'll be making a statement of my intent on Friday. Do you know when she said this? She said this on March 10th, right? Because this is the March 10th stream. She said this. She made this stream, recorded this stream after making these statements.
Now, if Saintontas is actually wasting my time here, if Captain Cabinets didn't push through a defamation order or file a complaint, like, why would you make this video? I don't understand, but like, it was sort of seems like you just want to talk about Captain Cabinets for no reason.
Statements in Discord. Have you seen the statement? Has anyone seen the statement? Remember why I said I waited over a month to talk about this? Because there's no statement. There's been no statement, bro. She was just talking so much with absolutely no goddamn thing to back it up. Because how do you promise that you're going to be saying all these things? How do you promise that there's going to be action? How do you talk about patience being a virtue? You know what? She wasn't lying. She didn't specify which Friday. It's actually a Friday in 2027. Because I don't.
I swear this guy's retarded. Like, you're already under a case already, bro. Why are you egging on one more to happen? Do you want to use it to farm against views, to say that, oh, I'm being attacked by this content creator, here's the lawsuit that they file on me? Is it that's what happened? Like, you wanted that, but like you couldn't get it because like she didn't do it, she didn't follow through with it. So you just make this because you just want to talk about Captain Cabinets, man. Jeez. And who's the crazy ex? Who's the crazy ex? Look how much tab you have, and all these tabs are for Captain Cabinets. It's not like me. These tabs are all different for obvious reasons, but your tabs are all about Captain Cabinets, bro. Like, who's the crazy ex here?
You were able to type shit like this publicly and then not follow through on any of it. It's hilarious. He thinks I'm going to sue him for defamation.
What? Somebody tell Saint that he look like a retard when he does stuff like this. Look at the guy over here in the back.
He thinks I'm going to sue him for defamation.
Look what he's doing.
I wonder why.
What's all that action for, bro? You just look so. You look stupid, man. You look stupid.
I wonder why anyone could think that. Huh. I wonder where they got that idea from. He's very wrong. This is hilarious. He has no clue. And this is the big one, guys. This is the one that's legitimately hilarious. I have a law firm in London specializing in this. Remember, guys, it's been a month since this situation. This was said on March 10th. She said she had a law firm in London specializing on this a month ago. By the way, my dad works at Kuro Games. That's why my echo rolls are so good. Yes, Saint, I'm not filing for defamation. It's something that you are actually liable for. See you on Friday. Happy face. Need I repeat to you that nothing has been said? This Friday date has not been honored, despite publicly saying so much about how she's gonna get me. Saint, I hired lawyers. Saint, I'm reporting you to...
I think this, bro, I don't understand Saintontas. This is just for views and to start drama. Man, you already are in drama. Why you need more drama, bro? Season 2 is really on, bro. Season 2 is on and kicking already.
To the authorities. Say, I am filling out the defamation form. None of those things.
Why is he trying to mock Mr. Pokey? He's trying to talk like a Mr. Pokey talk. You can hear it. Let me slow it down for you, so you can hear it. I know Mr. Pokey's voice acting anywhere.
So much about how she's gonna get me. Saint, I hired lawyers. Saint, I'm reporting you to the authorities. Saint, I am filling out the defamation form. None of those
Why was he doing that, man? I don't know.
things have occurred. Have you ever seen somebody lie this much? Or maybe she's not lying, I don't know, make false promises this much. What the hell is even going on here, bro? Remember how I said she's a crazy, bitter, scorned ex that's just trying to get back at me for the same...
I don't get it. Like, if she was the crazy scorn ex, wouldn't she actually file a lawsuit? Isn't the fact that she didn't file it mean that she don't really care about it too much, and then she thought about it and say it doesn't really, it's not worth it? Like, I'm really confused there, bro.
Simple decision of not wanting to be with somebody who's the same weight as Brock Lesnar when they're 5'2"? Doesn't this look like the actions of a bitter, scorned ex trying everything in their power to ruin everything that I have, to the point where they're threatening legal action, they're threatening criminal
Why you always bring up Brock Lesnar, man? Jesus.
action, they're threatening YouTube defamation form action, threatening all of these things, but then not actually doing any of it, because my belief is she has had no case the whole time and is just talking to talk. What?
No, she has a case. She definitely has a case. It's just that she doesn't want to follow through with it. Like, if I'm gonna break it down simple so Saintontas audience, you guys that are watching this video, can understand and tell him back. Like, bro, Saintontas one made her say something she didn't say, and that in itself is lying on a person's character, which is defamation online. Okay, I cannot point it out any simpler than that. So she definitely had a case, 100%. Like, there. Ah, my God, it doesn't even make sense to even try to explain things to you guys, really.
Irresponsible for me, responsible of me, to wait a whole month to let this marinate, to let this brew up, to let this cook a little bit before revealing all this info, because it just looks so ridiculous, doesn't it? It just looks so fucking crazy, doesn't it?
I think nobody else cares about this than you. Nobody else cares about this than you, Saintontas.
To have publicly said and promised that all of these things were going to happen, and then follow through on absolutely fucking nothing. Bro, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Does he realize?
Yes, I would like to understand, why are we here if she didn't file these lawsuits? What? This is the thing that Mr. Pokey talks about. Like, even if you don't talk about Saintontas, Saintontas will talk about you. And this is what's happening. She's not talking about Saintontas, so Saintontas has to talk about her.
That I'm in the UK and we have insane compliance laws. Where? Oh, do they apply to US citizens? Do the UK compliance laws apply to US citizens? Oh wait, we have the answer. We have the answer. I'm a US citizen who has lost a defamation lawsuit in Canada or the UK. Do I have to pay it? In 2010, the Speech Act was passed. In short, the Speech Act protects American citizens from having to remit damages in slander and libel cases filed in foreign jurisdictions that don't have equivalent free speech protections as the United States. That's probably what the legal team, I think it's Grok or Chat GPT. That's what I think the legal team actually was. It was a bunch of circuitry and the RAM chips and GPUs. That's probably what the legal team told her. Because it doesn't take a lot of time to look this up. It doesn't take a lot of effort to know this. But she didn't. And so even with that knowledge, bro, she just confidently says shit like this. It's something you are actually liable for. I will see you Friday, sir.
Let's test this out. Let's test this out. Yes, you can file a defamation lawsuit in the UK against an American person, but it is complex. You must prove the UK court has jurisdiction, typically to show the defamation was published in England and cause serious harm to your reputation there. Enforcement is difficult because US court often refuse to recognize foreign oh my god. So this is why he's like so blunt about it. That's insane. That's insane. So he's free to talk whatever he wants to talk about people. That's messed up by the system. Really and truly.
Sir, this is so funny. He's trying to think of what I'm doing. Not even Dr. fucking Strange could think of what you're doing. Because inside of your head, it's just an empty void, bro. Surely the solution that you were talking about doesn't actually exist. Not in 14 million different fucking universes can we find a solution to this. Because when a month has passed and nothing has happened, bro, you have to assume you just didn't have a case. Especially when you were threatening me so much.
Insane compliance laws. Defamation forms are gonna get submitted. His ass is getting reported to the authorities.
Bro, you said all of these things. You promised so much. You're like, oh, bro, like, listen to this. He's just giving me more ammo this stream. It actually accelerates my process. I'm playing 4D chess. What? Like, what are you...
That is really a failure of the justice system if it's like that, where, you know, you can say whatever you want on a person overseas in England and there is no way you can file a defamation lawsuit against them. It really sucks if it's something like that, because this is gonna give this guy all the power in the world to be going after Captain Cabinets even harder than he is currently. That is, I don't feel sorry for anything that happens to Saintontas because of this. Because if Saintontas is gonna be this petty on a person and use, because you have a leeway out to do some heinous things to Captain Cabinets because like the law permits her to do anything about it, then bro, I have no sympathy for whatever happens to Saintontas. Whatever happens,
Yes,
happens.
Queen. I haven't actually filed a defamation takedown.
No, fuck being civil. Fuck being civil. Saying I will be filing the fucking YouTube defamation fucking form.
I haven't actually filed it, though. You can literally see the track record over here of saying that you're going to do something and then just not doing it. You can see the track record of her saying, I'm going to do something, I will do it, and then not doing it. I decided not.
Yes, because Saintontas has, because this has never happened. Everything that Saintontas ever said from birth coming up, he has said and he has done. He has never said something and then decide not to do it. Never.
Not to. This process is better. Whatever this process is. Has she done this process? Likely not. So this is probably another instance of her saying she's going to do something and then not do it, just like she did over here. I have never seen such absurd behavior. Basically, where somebody is like threatening to take so much action, threatening to take so many procedures, legal action, YouTube defamation takedowns, criminal action as well, just threatening, talking, saying they're gonna do all this shit and then never fucking doing it. What is going on here? Does this not look like the craziest woman you've ever seen? Doesn't she just look clinically insane? Doesn't she?
No, she looked like somebody that didn't really notice that, you know, that's an unfair part of the system where you can't be filing defamation lawsuit against the US like that easily. And because like if she was a crazy ex, she would have known that he can't do that because she would have already think about doing that. It's just that I don't know how Saintontas claim victory here, but like it's not a victory claim, bro. It's just that she didn't notice that, you know, she couldn't file a defamation lawsuit against you. And you're gonna use that to feel even more confident to talk even more slander about Captain Cabinets and assassinate her content even more, which is insane.
Look like she should probably be institutionalized at this point. Bro, what is wrong with her? What is wrong with her at this point? What is this behavior, bro? What is the explanation for this? And look, we've got her minion Sarah over here too, schizo of the lake.
Saintontas really doesn't like Sarah.
Bro, do you want to see what the track record looks like? Somebody on the YouTube comments gave me some wonderful advice when it came to handling this mentally ill individual, bro. Let's just look up Saintontas and click Control F. You can just scroll. You can see the scroll bar at the right, progressively getting tinier and tinier because there's more and more results, more and more hits, bro. Oh, it's like lagging, bro. It doesn't look it doesn't look up more than like 10 out of 10. It only looks up the active ones on the screen. This is how many tweets Schizo of the Abyss, Sarah, has regarding me in like the past 2 months. You can actively see in here, bro, who is egging this diva on. Yes, queen, sue his ass. Yes, queen, send him to court. Yes, queen, call the po-po. It's 2 crazy peas in 1 crazy bitch pod. These are my ops, man. They're fucking insane. And they keep talking about me. They keep doing it because you have Miss Captain Cabinet. Captain.
I don't think anybody want to talk about you, Saintontas. I don't want to talk about you. The reason why we talk about you is because every time you come online, you say some bad shit, crazy shit. And that's why we have to talk about you. When you come up and make thumbnails like this, of course they have to respond. And it's kind of stupid from Saintontas. Saintontas expect to talk about these content creators, and if these content creators talk back about him, they're the crazy ones because they're responding. That doesn't make any sense, you retard. That really doesn't make any sense. Like, I think Saintontas is the stupid man.
Crazy over here, right? Bitching and moaning about the fact that she called a grifter when she got caught grifting. Bro, you just look at her page. She's over here diving into Zani main drama. She's over here diving into Zani main drama, ladies and gentlemen, that she's got nothing to do with, right? But you want to know what she's publicly said before about Zani? Do not pull her 6 months ago.
New player, should you be aware of bro? Do not pull her, right? New player trap. Captain Cabinets talk about if you should pull Zani in the upcoming 2.7 banner. She's difficult. She's difficult to sell if you are a new player. Clips. I can remember this video correctly. It was because like she mentioned because the character is difficult to play. It's not gonna be easy going into. Like you have to learn a proper skills, and if you don't have her team set up and how to play her set up properly, then as a new player you should not pull her right now. But if you know how to play her, then you should pull her. So that's her video at the time. Like, but you know, Saintontas are gonna take things out of context, of course.
Wow, so we're just grifting again. So we can take shots at me. So we just changed our mind from 6 months ago where we basically just said, avoid this fucking unit. But now we're like, Zani's the best fucking character ever. Zani's the most amazing character ever. Yes, you need to pull Zani.
I can guarantee you that video is not avoid Zani completely or anything like that. It was like people should be aware of the skill level required to play Zani. So for new players, it's for new players. This was not a new players beware. It's not all players. It's new players because her kit is a little bit more intricate than our normal characters were in Wuthering Waves.
Come on, Zani main.
Other characters in Wuthering Waves is like plug and play. Like for Zani, you have to know and understand your rotation. And that's why people like Saintontas, who is a guide maker, by the way, you know, fail to play the character properly.
Like me as well. Yes, you do. He couldn't do it. That's because he's just not good at the game like I am because I'm a Zani main now.
After when 6 months ago we were saying not to pull her. Bro, this bitch is obsessed. I don't know what else to fucking say. She's just literally doing 180s on takes that she had before. Big people making big mistakes. That's the best way to put it. Doing all this shit, grifting this fucking hard, bro.
Man, he's not missing an opportunity to make a fat joke. He is just not missing an opportunity to make a fat joke. Again and again and again.
Oh, and it's this easy to find out how badly she's fucking grifting. This is the biggest Wuthering Waves content creator.
Woo! She's 27. It's 27k subscribers and you're like 97, 92 or 97. I believe 97. Like, how is she bigger than you, bro? You're the biggest Wuthering Waves content creator. And all he do is drama. You don't even play the game, bro. You just do drama farm. I don't see any lure videos from you. I don't see anything. Like, maybe you put out the 1 or 2 guide that he stole from somebody else. But apart from that, like...
Anyways.
He started making videos. These are the exact same video. 2 videos in a day. I'm constantly looking at all my streams.
You want to know where we got the footage for these videos from? We just looked at her YouTube channel. Bro, I might as well just show you all over here.
That's a freaking lie. Bro, we have seen already on this YouTube channel. You've seen it on Scott CJ's channel. You've seen it on Foxhole's channel. That Saintontas literally has a Discord channel specifically recording her streams. You've seen it in this video already. The random YouTuber, a random person that is archiving her entire stream, unlisten it for Saintontas viewing pleasure only. We have seen it. We're not blind. It's right there in plain sight. How are you saying that, you know, you're the crazy ex? Like, I don't think Captain Cabinets is out there doing that, like recording your entire streams or making people unlisted search for her viewing pleasure or anything like that. It's you. You're the one doing it.
Hilarious shit that she's bitching and moaning about. She's like over here clutching her pearls. She's like,
Oh my gosh, he's stalking my streams to make all this content. Oh my gosh, he's following me still. Oh my gosh, he's the one that's obsessed.
that just shows she never watched a single one of those goddamn videos because you want to know what's actually in them? It's very easy to see. It's very simple to see. The only thing that gets shown in here is her channel and the fact that after saying game first, gotcha second, shilling the game.
Should I pull it up right now? Oh my god, I don't know which one is it. I can't. Is it? No. What is this? Back. Let's go back. Let me. Bro.
Even
Because I don't like when people lie about this stuff. Saintontas says he only does it like bring up our YouTube channel and stuff like this.
promotes it on his own channel, on his own videos. His own moderators and his VIPs follow these accounts. They are doing nothing but sitting in Discords, on VCs, showing my own Discord being streamed in real time to 30 people in his own Discord server.
You see? This is stalking. Saintontas Discord, as you can see, Carnival Saintontas. Verified. This is Saintontas Discord. They're literally stalking Captain Cabinets. And as you saw in the earlier part of this video, like the person that Saintontas was watching was an unlisted video made by a random a bot account created. So you're gonna come here, Saintontas, and talk about how you're not stalking Captain Cabinets and all you do is just pull up her stream once and two times. No, we're not stupid. We're not stupid.
Game, grifting for the game. We just showed that she last logged in 26 days ago. This is the biggest Enfield content creator. She also got a returnee event that you only get from not logging in for 21 days. We just pointed out the hypocrisy.
I don't think Captain Cabinets is the biggest Enfield content creator. She's just somebody that enjoys it for what it is. Like,
of somebody saying that the game is so amazing, game first, gotcha second, and then quitting it for longer than anybody else in the space. That's hypocritical, right? It's kind of nonsensical, right? But if somebody's grifting like crazy, is a hyper grifter, as they do say, then that explanation makes sense. And that's what this video is about. Bro, I don't even think there's a single footage. I don't think there's actual footage from her stream in here. Yeah, it's just a bunch of screenshots. It's a bunch of screenshots of like her YouTube page, and as well as the fact that her account hasn't logged in. And she's out here making a big fucking deal about this when the reality is she's just mad her grifting ass got caught.
It's just really weird and strange.
She just mad her grifting ass got caught, bro. That's it.
Like, massively.
Handed the...
okay, so see, as you can see, it's a random account. Cap stream. Unlisted. How did Saintontas get the link? Interesting.
Cookie jar. No. With the size of her hand, she probably can only put her hand in. She can't take it out. Anyways.
Like, this is weird projection. This weird.
Very easy to catch her.
I've just been living my life. Is there something you could do about altering your VTuber model? No. What do you mean by that?
Is there something you could do about altering your VTuber model? Yeah. Anyways, I guess she just lied again.
Well, I do care. But it's like, why are we doing this again? Are the views that low? Like, what do we need to do this? This is the same exact video twice.
No, it's not. You didn't even watch any of the videos.
Why did Saintontas get so butthurt about it? Like, obviously she watched it. It's red.
Videos, but then again, that'd be too much effort for somebody who's clearly not able to do anything that they promised that they were going to do. Not a single fucking thing. Literally no conviction at all.
And I'm like, I tried to be like a better person, and I tried to like, you know what? I'm gonna be respectful. I'm gonna disengage from it. Like,
I just need to fact check that statement real fast. I'm sorry. She said she was trying to be a better person. Let's just...
no, fuck being civil. Fuck.
Hey, that's me again, bro. That's me. This conversation wasn't productive. Why didn't Tectone clarify that it's sarcasm and Saintontas used when Saintontas used it against Captain Cabinets? So this was when Saintontas used the crash out that Tectone had, that, you know, people want Saintontas to go off himself. He didn't clarify that it's like sarcastic when Saintontas used it as a weapon to say that people were attacking Saintontas. But the moment Captain Cabinets used it, then Tectone from out of nowhere came out to defend Saintontas, saying that, oh, it was sarcastic. Why are you using it? It's sarcastic. Interesting how that works.
Being civil, saying I will be filing the fucking YouTube defamation fucking form after my stream. Deal with that, because like, this is fucking insane.
Sure.
Because I was fine at the beginning with this being okay. I thought I tried, right? I tried to reach out. I tried to wanted to settle this like privately. Like, I tried to like fix this, but it was
What
constant.
a bitch. Trying to reach out privately. I said, no, I ain't talking to your crazy ass no more. Hey, that was the best decision I could have ever made. Because now, remember, this crazy bitch, she just threatened to go to 3 different...
This dude, bro. This dude.
...forums, 3 different types of authorities to get retribution on me. 3 different types of authorities.
I just wanted to kind of like move on, because at the beginning, I'm okay with like having banter. Like, okay, if you're gonna reject my offer to settle this or have it be done like cordially, and you just want to like openly say I'm crazy and you think I shouldn't have a platform, okay, we'll have a scrap.
Yeah, that's what we did. But now she's going over here threatening legal action. Oh no, say, I'm playing 4D chess. You're accelerating my process. This process is better.
Saintontas will not want to resolve things behind the scene because it doesn't get views. So this is why we are here. Like, this is a nothing burger. Saintontas literally is trying to start something out of nothing.
As she still has the person that's been trying to dox me on her Discord, bro. This dude is literally posting doxing websites with my videos and content featured on it on her Discord so that her Discord can join in. She still got that dude on there.
There's no proof. It's meaningless. I never promoted it. I just don't ban the people.
I don't think she should remove that person because, like, bro, you're literally slandering her left, right, and center, and you expect her to be like, okay, you slander me and everything like that, but I'm gonna do this as a favor to you. No, screw you, bro. Like, no, screw you.
Post the links to the website. Yeah, if it's your Discord and you're...
Bro, if it was me and Saintontas was going after me like that, you think I'm gonna be saying that, okay, this guy doesn't like you, my enemy, the person that's like making these videos about me, I'm gonna like kick him out? No, screw that. I'm gonna promote him.
Still allowing the people that actively post this type of like content on here and actively talk about it. I'm just gonna be honest, guys. You're basically complicit in this shit as well. It's not that hard to understand. Saint, you have no idea what you're talking about. And I actually recommend...
But Saintontas has not been doxxed by the Kiwi farms at all. So I don't understand why he's still going on it.
Man, you stop
talking. It's
talking...
that Saintontas is ascended to the level of a local, which is why he somehow ended up featuring on that channel now.
For your own sake. This literally allows me to accelerate my claims. The UK has some draconian laws, but in this instance, they may help. The UK has some of the most insane compliance laws when it comes to harassment. Anyways, thanks, Saint, for your stream today. Helped me out a ton. Remember, guys, this was a month ago. This was literally on the dot a month ago. How do you talk this much and then try to say I'm the one painting the crazy X narrative? Bitch, you threatened so many different types of legal action. It's insane. Said you were going to do all these things, accelerating a timeline or whatever the fuck that means. Said you were going to announce shit on Friday, and then nothing happened. Well, guess what, guys? I've got the full explanation for it, and we can just listen to it over here.
What do you legally do besides personally suing him? Isn't that the only like real option outside of reporting his content? No. I'm getting some legal confirmation on things the next like 2 days, and if I get a green light, then I can talk about it.
Do you think she got the green light? No, I think she just wasted her fucking money, bro. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like whatever law team she got in London just scammed the fuck out of her.
Probably more likely Saturday, to be honest.
That's what it sounds like, right?
I'm not gonna talk about exactly what I could do or what I'm going to do or why, but...
Or, this is the other explanation.
So, like, if she wasn't able to do it, so because that happened, like, it's a problem, and she dropped the case because, like, she knows it's gonna be difficult to win or something like that, that's just a sensible decision made. Like, how is that like a negative towards her? It would be more crazy if she had no chance to win, but she still tried to follow through with it, wouldn't it not? So it's not fitting the narrative, Saintontas.
She was never going to do anything in the first place, and she was just sitting here because she's probably broke and couldn't actually afford a legal team. Because, well, let's just be entirely honest, bro. Like, just look at this shit over here. Look up S6 Luke. She said she was gonna S6 Luke Herson. I will S6 Luke. He will come home. Bro, look at this shit. She only gets his ass to S2 and then ends the woo-wah part of the stream, bro. She gets his ass. Wait, was it even S2 or was it S1? Bro, I don't even know. Did she even get it? She only got him S2. She promised legal action, says she had a legal team, all of this stuff, and then only gets the unit to S2 after promising they were gonna S6 across 3 different videos. Just another time, she has just straight up lied, bro. Bro, what is even going on at this point?
Bro.
So this is my take. None of this lawyer stuff, none of this compliance law, none of this harassment stuff, none of this defamation form thing, none of it was ever true. And she was just talking the whole fucking time. Just talking. Because she knows she's wrong. Because she knows the only way to actually get me to, I guess, stop talking about the truth when it comes to her grifting and her crazy-ass behavior is to threaten legal action. And this is the thing. I wanted to give her the time and I wanted to give her the space to not be fucking crazy. But now that a month has passed and it's clear nothing has happened, and it's also obvious that she's trying her hardest to get all up in my fucking shit. You've seen it with the Zani drama. You've seen it with her becoming like the Zani main, all this. And then even today on stream, talking about me again. Well, this is the thing, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little bit free, isn't it? Because she deleted this stream. Why do you think she deleted it? Why do you think it's not public anywhere? She probably deleted all these Discord messages where she'd be like bragging about how her claim got accelerated and shit. Like I said before, she's the human equivalent of a hot air balloon. Just full of fucking air.
Bro. What's with the fat jokes, bro? Come on, man.
with no actual substance,
Then again, you're not a grown up, so I can understand.
but still looks massive.
I'm at the point where it's like he has two options. I'm giving him.
And now she's giving me an ultimatum, bro. Now she's trying to threaten me. No, bitch. Shut the fuck up. You did nothing. You have nothing. I don't even know what to say at this point, because how can somebody talk so much, promise so many things, and then end up doing absolutely nothing? It's probably because you just had nothing the whole fucking time. And when somebody hurls out this many false statements, false promises, and of course, false accusations, don't they just look like a bitter, scorned, crazy ex? Which I've been telling you was the case this whole goddamn time, ever since this.
You hear this, guys? It's you cannot say something and then decide not to do it again, or else it's false accusation and stuff like that. Because that's what Saintontas is saying.
You'd started over banning a chatter? No, she just used that as an opportunity to crash the fuck out on me because she is fucking batshit crazy.
Wait, that's not how it went down. Wasn't it you that crashed out that she didn't ban the chatter? I'm confident that you're the one, Saintontas, that crashed out that she didn't ban the chatter, because you saw the chatter. You went to Captain Cabinet and say, ban this guy now or else I'm gonna cry. And then Captain Cabinet said, no, bitch. And then you decided to crash out. Like, we are remembering things a little bit differently here. I see. That's not how I remember things, bro.
And we broke it down, all the reasons for why today. And I think it's kind of obvious, and you should probably come to the same goddamn conclusion as me. And the last thing, ladies and gentlemen, that really just seals the deal when it comes to how absolutely crazy Captain Cabinets has become, is that she is now collaborating with proven neo-Nazis that made a separate server that I wasn't aware of. We were made aware that it occurred, and we banned all of them from ours. And so this is an example of the types of things that get posted on this, like, neo-Nazi server. Well, you got Führer Camellia over here, and then whatever the hell this is supposed to be. And the main person I want you to highlight your attention towards is this Crimson Kaiser person, right? Scarlet, Crimson Kaiser, they got another neo-Nazi support post. Let me show you the types of conversations that Cap is having with these individuals. Let's just read this off. I'll be off this weekend. This Crimson...
If you survey all the worst people doing all worst things, BDF, anti-gooners, econ globalist goomers, they all tell you one thing that they fear the most. Maybe it's time to reconsider who's the good guys here. Okay, so that is
Kaiser person, right? Scarlet, Crimson Kaiser, they got another neo-Nazi support post. Let me show you the types of conversations that Cap is having with these individuals. Let's just read this off. I'll be off this weekend. If you need any screenshots or context, what context saves this? What?
Now, I'm assuming that Captain Cabinets don't know their history or the things that they've been doing in the past, including that. I assume that is the case. So, because only Saintontas and his audience is that unemployed to be like digging up everything about these people, their address, their chats, what they're talking about, and stuff like that. This is something you expect from Saintontas and co.
What context saves this? I'm just wondering. What context saves collaborating with people that are on a server like this? What context saves collaborating with people that are on a server that's talking about this shit? Because we also got this, ladies and gentlemen. Proof that Cap is asking literal neo-Nazis to DM her to try to get glue or like dirt on me or something. Bro, she is actually going ahead and requesting for help from proven neo-Nazis to try to dive into Gacha drama. Remember when I said she's a crazy batshit insane ex?
Yeah, no, well.
That just has absolutely no qualms at all, saying the most wild shit, promising the craziest things, and I guess at this point, hanging out with the most disgusting people possible, all just so she can take another shot at me. As she's out here saying crazy shit like this about my community, that we supposedly do stuff like this, when all I've got for all of you, ladies and gentlemen, is proof that she's literally chumming it up. We got Zome version 2 over here, ladies and gentlemen. She chumming it up
God, bro.
with some of the most intolerable people at the space, throwing every principle out the window. Every principle out the window just to get some dubs. Bro, what are we doing here? This is ridiculous. This is crazy.
It's kind of weird of an exception. Kind of weird to expect that a person is gonna know the entire background of a person they interact with online, given the fact that this person is a streamer and most of the time she's very, very busy. Like, bro, I cannot verify or know the history of everybody that I've interacted with on YouTube or on Discord or anything like that. It's like you have to be unemployed as hell to be able to dig up stuff like that, which, you know, Saintontas have done.
And of course, I don't condone any of this fucking trash that you're seeing on the screen right now. That's why I banned all of these people. And they ain't gonna be coming back. But hey.
But didn't you have that in your Discord not banned before that, before Zoom, the same person you mentioned, like, exposed that shit? Bro, like, we're gonna get into this one right away. His comment section is probably like people like say, yeah, agree with him, absolutely. Let's go to this one.
Silly season. Once again, you have been stepping on my toes when I have been pretty silent about you, Mr. Saintontas. It's time for me to switch out the slippers for some steel cap boots and kick your 5'1", small ass hands having fat faced midget ass out of here. Okay? You proceeded yesterday to make another video about me, rehashing drama from over a month ago. And in that video, proceeded to call me the crazy obsessed ex. The utter irony. Bro, out here rehashing stuff from way over a month ago, bro. Oh, look. She said all these things and she's not doing them. Oh, look. You claim, Saint, you're making this massive claim that I have gotten cold feet about pursuing legal matters with you. Well, let's just say you would know all about feet, wouldn't you? What? Yeah, let's just say you know a
I give you permission to sell feet pics.
thing or two about that, wouldn't you? Yeah, let's just, it writes itself. It just writes itself. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's, yikes. Yeah, there's no wonder why his #1 sub gifter is called You Know Foot Lover, right? Let's just say that. Bro said he's okay with this girl selling himself online. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's Tectone 2, bro. It's literally Tectone 2 because it's the same thing that happened with Tectone and Pinkchu. That Tectone wanted Pinkchu to sell herself on the internet, and then all of a sudden is now against it. And Saintontas is trying to do in the cabinets. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Right? So let's just settle the truth. Let's just settle the truth. Need I remind you that a few weeks ago, I went on a trip. Oh, this was towards you? Yes. Need I remind you, a few weeks ago, I went on a trip to see some other CC friends. And this man can't help himself but to pull up my photos and to pull up streams I was on so that he could once again body shame me, pulling up my tweets with everyone, posting it in his server just so he could body shame me. And this was when I decided to go and see some new content creator friends for the first time. But apparently, I am supposed to be the obsessed, scorned, bitter ex.
Yeah, it's crazy when Saintontas is the one actively stalking you, which is insane.
Me, the irony, once again, of this all happening. Saintontas, you are the one who cannot keep me out of your mouth.
Bro, she spent all the time she did practicing Zani quick swap on the treadmill. Maybe she would lose some fucking weight. Jesus Christ,
oh my
bro.
God, she mentioned
spent
it.
so long trying to do this shit. It was...
I asked Captain Cabinets, when was it? I asked her the last time, like, I'm shocked that she didn't mention the thing that Saintontas said. Where is it? In which video was it? So this was it. Was it so long ago? Yeah, I think it was this. It was this video, right?
No, this.
And I literally asked her, like, I'm shocked you didn't mention the treadmill part. I'm shocked she didn't mention it. She said you are out of your mind delusional because she didn't want to mention it. Okay, so now she mentioned it. That's good. That's good. So yeah. And to be fair, he's gone even further with this.
Me out of your mouth.
Bro, she spent all the time she did practicing Zani quick swap on the treadmill. Maybe she would lose some fucking weight. Jesus Christ, bro. She spent so long trying to do this shit. It was unreal. What an absolute waste of time when this is the end result.
I never said any personal attack against him. I never said anything that bad, but he decides to pull up my streams while I am live, critique my gameplay, and proceed to also again body shame me once more. Yes.
Yeah, and I think it's wrong. Like, bro, I can't believe it, bro.
This is the man who is calling me the crazy, obsessed, bitter scorn.
Bro, that is a bannable offense on YouTube to be fat shaming somebody. How is he not banned? I don't know. I don't know.
X.
And now you're over here saying,
Oh, I'm now a master at quick swap. Let me go ahead and
go practice for 4 hours and then proceed to get 2-star clears on repeat.
Bro, it's just like, bro, she spends more time resetting here than actually doing anything, and all you see as a result of this
Obsessed!
are these pathetic
Everything that I
fucking
do!
2-star clears.
Every single thing that I do, he has to comment on. My Sigrika video, my Zani clears, going to meet some new friends, streams that I'm on, pulling me up, just so he can take shots at me and jabs at me. I've not breathed a word.
Yeah, Saintontas is the crazy X. I think that's a title for this video. Let me write that down because like this is gonna take a long while. But Saintontas is the crazy X in this situation. Because think about it. Saintontas is the one that is like actively like talking about Captain Cabinets. Saintontas is the one doing that. Not Captain Cabinets.
Wow, bro. Yet he's over here, over the past like month, constantly fucking doing shit. And now, doing this whole thing again, bringing up stuff from over a month ago, you think I'm not gonna like talk back? I've let you talk so much shit. I've let you talk so much shit. Just is how it is. You decided to go even further, right? Separate from the Zani situation, this whole thing here. You couldn't help yourself but bring up an unrelated video of mine where I played Sigrika, and he began to critique my gameplay and shit talk me. Unrelated to that Zani drama. You can't help yourself, but any chance you get, you kind of squeal with joy anytime you have the opportunity to do so. He basically said himself that he was holding on to this so he could use it one day. He saw my Sigrika video and was literally said like on stream, oh, it's okay, we'll save this so we can make fun of her later. Yeah, he literally keeps tabs on everything that I do so he can use them as weapons later. And I'm the obsessed.
Yeah, as you have seen in the video, like this man be stalking her. Like we have seen multiple evidence of Saintontas stalking Captain Cabinets. You have people making bot accounts to upload Captain Cabinet's entire stream unlisted for Saintontas viewing pleasure. We have him making people screen record Captain's Cabinet server live in his Discord server and Captain Cabinet stream discussing Captain Cabinets and ways they can talk about Captain Cabinets, gathering glue about Captain Cabinets. Like, bro, Saintontas is the crazy X in this situation. Like,
bitter scorned X. Crazy. Do you guys?
It's like he left Captain Cabinets to pursue Mr. Pokey, but he realized that Mr. Pokey was not interested in him. And now he's regretting that he left Captain Cabinets. And because he can't get back with Captain Cabinets, he's like trying to like shame her.
See now why I had to make the video that I did. Deranged creep, shut the fuck up. Do you see why I had to make this video? I go through just how much death threats, right? I go through just how much this guy stalks my every single move and message just so he can make videos about me, taking everything I say out of context to an insane degree. Bro, it's 25.
Yes, and this is why I don't trust Saintontas' argument or anything that he says, because he will always take things out of context every single time. And that's why I just don't trust what he says, period.
5 minutes. It's 25 minutes of him lying about me, talking shit about me, taking everything I do out of context to shit on me, stalking all of my messages, and he's still doing it now, taking all my Zani clears and my Sigrika videos, me meeting some new friends for the first time, talking about streams that I'm on, and now rehashing drama from over a month ago. There's a reason I made this video calling you.
Yeah, because there is no reason for Saintontas to make this video. Saintontas literally pulled this video out of his ass. Literally. Like, nobody cared. Like, he just have to bring up Captain Cabinets because he just can't stop talking about Captain Cabinets for some reason.
a deranged fucking creep because you
I think it runs in the family, if you know what I'm talking about.
are, because you cannot help but talk about me constantly, yet you call me this obsessed ex. The fucking irony. Let's not forget, during that time of this video, right? During that time of this video, he was basically calling for my arrest, right? He was going after me so much that I ended up having my name, address leaked, and other private details leaked via a Twitter account. And there were multiple accounts made to impersonate me to spread horrific claims, right? Going as far as to say that I love CSAM and asking artists on
Yeah, those accounts are currently still up. Those accounts are currently still up. What the? I don't remember the name of it. Captain, what was it again? It was calories. Yeah, this. There it is. It's currently still up. This account is currently still up. Right? Account is currently still up.
VGen to draw CP art for me. I have a very large Discord with chat. I want you to join it so you can watch me over it. I'm such a fat cunt that I've already ate 3 kids today and I could do with more. Yeah, that all happened during this time. That was happening during this time. Using an image of me that Saint put up on his stream. So I wonder where it came from.
Saintontas community, pretty obvious.
I wonder where it came from. So yes, these toxic chatters traumatize.
We don't have to sugarcoat anything. It's Saintontas audience, but Saintontas is so stupid with the way he's handling the situation because it's so easy to link everything towards Saintontas because if something happened to Saintontas in this fight, in this 1v9, it's difficult to figure out who it came from because like everybody don't like you. But if somebody from Saintontas group attack Captain Cabinets or Captain Cabinets get attacked, like we all know where it's coming from because Captain Cabinets is only in duel with only one audience and that's Saintontas audience. So where is it coming from? No shit, it's Saintontas.
Other artists just so they could get at me. But this like toxic Saintontas community goes far deeper that we go as far as to now have confirmation. Some of his most active Discord chatters were in fact neo-Nazis and racists and even lolicon enjoyers the whole.
Interesting. I'm glad I made this an entire video on its own rather than 2 separate videos. It's one large video for your reaction. Like I didn't do it as a stream because of one thing. It's gonna take way longer than it is. I will be streaming tomorrow. Don't worry about it.
Time. These were some of his most active chatters on his server. These were from some of his most active chatters on his server. These are the kinds of people that his content attracts. Is anyone
Wait. But Saintontas said this is insane. So those people were the people that Saintontas is saying that is like from Captain Cabinets, and that's the things that they said. So these things that they are saying was they were in Saintontas Discord, and I guess they probably turned on him. That's why he had the glue on them. So that's insane. That is insane.
surprised? No one's surprised, but I will have more information about that in a little bit, okay? Honestly, I feel like I'm the one here that needs a restraining order against him for the amount of times that he has to bring me up. Because when
you definitely need a restraining order against him. It's gonna be difficult to implement because like you're like halfway across the world, but like you definitely, I feel so too.
whenever you do, your community wastes no time going out of their way to harass me. But I can see why Saint would choose to do this because things aren't looking so hot, are they?
Oh my god, she's gonna use the Saintontas measuring system. Oh my god. If you do not know what the Saintontas measuring system is, I will elaborate. The Saintontas measuring system is where you measure how right or how wrong a content creator is based on their total subscribers and the amount of views they are receiving.
Things are not looking hot. Yeah. Views gained the last 7 days. Ooh. Eek. I don't know. I mean, it's not particularly good, is it? That's not particularly good. Yeah, bro's barely cracking like over 10K with his videos that aren't about wooer. Yeah, his Lene thing and like bro's like, it's rough out here for bro. Bro's getting like half the views he usually would get. Yeah, he's getting.
Yes, and that's because Saintontas has gone off the deep end. Like, I completely get it that people don't like Hoyo games. Absolutely. And it's okay to criticize Hoyo games. Absolutely. But it has come to a point where Saintontas has been, you know, making problems out of things that really isn't a problem. Like, say for example for ZZZ. ZZZ gave a free pass and he made a problem out of that. ZZZ gave free skins. He made a problem out of that. And if these things happen in WoW, they will be the best thing ever. And you wouldn't see me coming out and saying that it's bad that whatever is giving free pass to their players. I would say that is actually a really good thing, because like getting something completely for free just for playing the game is actually a good thing, because you're gonna be playing the game anyways. So having this free stuff given to you, it's a good thing. I don't understand, and that's why Saintontas has been losing viewers, is because the hate has gone to the point where Hoyo has been doing some really good things, and he's just finding some weird ways to hate Hoyo or to hate a specific content creator or anything like that. And because of it, people are realizing that, you know, this guy's a little bit deranged, and he's just losing it, and he's losing subscribers and he's losing viewers, and I can understand why. I feel like Saintontas is losing it, man.
Half the views he usually would get. So if you want any confirmation as to why he's currently rehashing drama with me from over a month ago, it's because views are kind of down at the moment, and I'm the one that's able to provide him with the views and the content for his channel. So you're welcome.
Yes. Like, it caught me off guard. Like, I was literally doing the video with the Blazion and the Arcada sort of situation, and I saw the video and I said, oh damn, that is gonna be insane topic.
Bro's down, and bro, so he has to whip out the my toxic, obsessed, crazy ex card.
Captain Cameron should have the picture with her, and you know, the image that Saintontas have, where in case of an emergency, break this. Captain Cameron should have that, and like in case of emergency, in case of low views for Saintontas, break this.
Yeah, he's gotta whip out more lies. He gotta whip out more lies to deal with this one. I was being nice, holding back. So let's do it, shall we? Should we start the silly season? Okay. Should we start?
It already started. Part 2s.
The silly season. Where is that clip? Did you guys see he started to go at Gacha Smack again?
They would have been.
Yes. We will be covering that. It is ultimate. We will be covering that. The situation about that we will definitely be covering. Maybe I cover it on stream.
They would be gone too. Like, because this is the thing. It's not really a good look.
And he's not really going after Captain Gacha Smack fully. He's just saying that how Gacha Smack is like allowing Sarah the Lake and Loki Gacha to be mods on his YouTube, on his Twitch when they're going against Saintontas and stuff like that. And Gacha Smack say like whatever they do in their free time is up to them. I'm not gonna change that. We will get into that.
Loki Gacha behavior, bro. That Loki Gacha guy who mods for Smack was talking about doxing me with Fox Soul, and he uploaded a video about how he was chatting with Fox Soul about doxing me. And so, really, like, guys, this is the thing.
Okay, so that has to do with the video that I took down, the video that Loki Gacha took down, the video that Foxhole took down, and the whole situation is where it's a complex situation, but no, they weren't discussing about doxing Foxhole. He's trying to paint the picture that Loki Gacha and Foxo was discussing how to dox Foxo, how to dox Saintontas, that wasn't the case at all. Like, he just had some images and then he showcased it to Loki Gacha. Loki Gacha, like, how do you get these information and stuff like that. It wasn't doxing. Like, doxing requires it to be publicly posted in front of everybody with the intent to cause harm, which neither Foxhole nor Loki Gacha did that. They didn't publicly put out the information to their audience, to everybody, that this is where this person lives. So they have not doxed Saintontas.
If I was Smack, I'd remove him too. Because unfortunately, right, if there ever is a situation...
Is this dictator Saintontas? Because, like, everybody's stream, everybody's content, he's trying to tell people, like, bro, this guy doesn't align with me. You should demod this person because me and him is not cool. Like, what are you doing? Or else we're no longer friends. Like, that's pathetic, man.
That rises, like, bro, it's really just as simple as me saying, hey, Smack, your mod is literally doxing me. And, like...
So, that's
Proof? Where's the proof?
That's the kind of lowdown on that, right? Saint's basically making the claims that having schizo mods is a liability and you should get rid of them, right? Schizo mods is a liability. And I will say this, I don't condone people sharing, like, public or private photos of, like, other people to a certain extent, right? Like, I don't, even though Saint's done that to me, you know, he's done that to me, but I don't condone people doing that, just to make that very clear.
Yes, he has done that to you. Not only you, he has done that to his entire audience. His entire audience he has done that to. Showcase your image in a bad light.
Obviously. But this guy has a consistent history of threatening other creators, being like, I could so easily make life hard for you, man. I could so easily make life hard for you, right? I could so easily do it. And it reminded me of something that Saint said to me a year ago. Do you guys remember the first time Saint and Gacha Smack had beef? The initial smacking? Do you guys remember that?
Smacking. No, I didn't remember.
It was back in, like, December of 2024. Do you guys remember, do you remember that the first time? Yeah, it's where the smacking came from. Well, Saint wasted no time trying to have beef with Smack. These guys need to stop making vile takes, and I could stop reacting. I'm not scared of Gacha Smack. I think I could dish it out harder.
That's a lie.
Bro has been thinking this and saying this from, like, minute one. Bro has been saying and thinking this from minute one. He, for some reason, he just sees everyone as this weird competition. It's just very strange. It's very strange. I alone am the honored one. I could dish it out harder, right? It screams insecurity, right? You make it very clear that you're not afraid to go toe-to-toe with other creators, so long as you know you can dish it out harder to them, which is why you go so hard on creators smaller than yourself constantly, and are far more hesitant of creators that are larger than him. He got...
Yeah. Like, he's scared of Wallenstein, and he's scared of, say, Gacha Smack.
absolutely cooked by Smack like a year ago, right? He got massively cooked, and the only way he was, like, saved or redeemed is because Tectone threw him a bone because he was such an asshole. We all know that, right? Everybody knows that. Like, he got cooked so badly. He was such an asshole. The only time he ever got redeemed was because Tectone threw him a bone. We're all familiar. And he admits it. What a guy. Man, Techie really threw me a bone this week, Jesus. He knew he got his ass saved. He knew his ass got saved that day.
Yeah, you know.
It's just clear as day, plain as day. Yet, after he threw you a bone and saved your ass and your entire career, you were so quick and excited to farm his audience.
You know what the next thing is? Tectone is not here anymore. Tectone is irrelevant. Tectone is on Rumble. You're playing a dangerous game, Saintontas. A very dangerous game. Because you have nobody to back you up anymore. Do you think Gacha 2DG is gonna be able to to defend you? Yeah, Neo Infinite, like those are small fries. Like we have full reign to go after you. You should have never done this.
It's after he got banned from streaming. This man is always about business, and he's basically a self-admitted clout goblin. He's a self-admitted clout goblin. Anyways, gonna take an early night so I can try and farm tech his audience since he's MIA. He's just a self-admitted clout.
I'm gonna take an early night so I can try and farm Techie's audience. Woo! I wonder how Tectone feel about that.
Goblin, it's like just all about business. Every time. It's just clear as day, plain as day. Damn, he really threw me a bone. Yeah, so I'm gonna farm his entire audience. So if you want curious.
Now, to be fair, I feel like, yeah, that doesn't look good. That look like you're gonna farm Tectone because like Tectone is not here. Oh my god.
About what his plan was the entire time. There you have it.
So this is your friend Tectone. How do you feel about that? Because Tectone was so confident that Saintontas will never betray Tectone. And this is Saintontas saying that he's gonna farm Tectone because he's not there. That's your friend.
His whole plan the entire time was to farm his audience. Is there any wonder he went against Mr. Pokey as wild as he did? Is there any wonder why he decided to hop on that train? Because he wanted to farm that audience. Self-admitted. It was a seemingly symbiotic relationship, but you know, at least he was honest about it to me. But moving on a bit. Saint makes the claim that creators have a responsibility to oversee what their mods do. Well, I've been told there's good reason to believe that one of his #1 VIPs...
No, you can't do that. It's difficult to do that, bro. Like, if you're a content creator, you're very, very busy. It's very difficult to keep tabs of every single thing every one of your moderator do on the internet in other spaces. That's the range. Like, if it comes to the situation where you see that this person is doing something bad, you can remove that person, obviously, yes. But you're gonna monitor the person 24/7? That is impossible, bro. That's stupid.
His #1 right-hand man, the person that does all of his legwork to sniff out of context messages and past history of other people, Mr. Fabina Cosplay Wen. I am sure you've all heard of that
Yes, I'm aware of him. I have dealings with him.
person, right? Mr. Fabina Cosplay. They were the one who allegedly leaked private information of another creator, Foxhole, onto their own Twitter account, which has now been deleted. Conveniently, it's now been deleted, but this guy got Foxhole's private information and posted it on Twitter. Let's go take a look at who this person is. Look how many messages they send. This person was schizoing out in my Twitter replies for a full day. This person was...
We all remember that guy, right? We all remember him? Yeah. This is turning out really good.
schizoing out in my replies for a full day. Holy yap! This person is a confirmed schizophrenic freak. Saintontas' #1 right-hand man, the most autistic, hyper-obsessed individual I've ever seen, that spends his whole day sniffing glue.
At the time, I didn't know that I was going after Saintontas' right-hand man. I just thought it was just one of Saintontas' palm, one of his high generals. I didn't know it was his right-hand man.
For his master saint on other creators' Discord, their Twitter accounts, going through their Twitch chat logs. Like, at this point, this must be the case of two men that have a deep love for each other, because I've never seen...
Oh my god, it makes sense. It makes sense now why he left Captain Cabinet to pursue Mr. Pokey.
A grown man work so hard for another man this much for free and be this...
Yeah, bro, for free, bro, for free. They have full-on 9 to 5 for Saintontas for free.
Obsessed with making his master look good to his chat. Like, the level of dick riding is crazy.
But to be fair, it's not much they're writing, so I think it's easy for them to do.
This person is a confirmed, like, schizophrenic, right? Just look how obsessively they reply to me on Twitter. trying his best to clear Saint's name on his behalf. It's some of the most pathetic behavior I've ever seen. The Imgur Glue Investigator. Imgur albums and Discord embeds are my favorite. Inactivity and deletions can be quite telling. Lines can be drawn from the most unexpected of things. What is this? Imagine going this far for another man for free. It's so weird. It's the most weirdly obsessive shit I've ever fucking seen. This individual.
We all remember that video, right, ladies and gentlemen? It was a beautiful video. He crashed out about it.
Has revealed some information I believe to be pretty damning. This rabbit hole goes so much deeper than you guys would believe. Saint's number one right-hand man over here admitted to using virtual machines to act as other people to get information. Praise the existence of virtual machines. I'm not really sure what that means. Okay, so basically, virtual machines is you could set up a new instance of Windows inside your own PC, right? So it's like having a second PC in your main PC that's running a second version of Windows, completely like from scratch from the beginning, right? But a Windows emulator basically. So you can like make new accounts of stuff, fresh Windows, fresh whatever, like that's what virtual machines are. People.
Does that mean that it's confirmation that he actually was the one that doxed Foxhole? Like, I've used virtual machines in the past. Like, I don't use it anymore. The only VMs that I use is just the emulators. Like, I have a Windows, how should I say it? A Google Play emulator on my PC, a Nintendo DS, I believe, on my PC, the Yuzu one, the one that, banned. I have a lot of game emulators on my mobile phone because like I primarily play on mobile. I like playing on mobile more. I have the DS, a Game Boy, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 2, and a Windows emulator on my phone. An actual Android emulator on my phone as well. So yeah, when you do that kind of stuff, it's normally either for gaming or for doing nefarious stuff or creating alt accounts to do certain things that you don't want to be tied to your original account. So it's highly likely now, but I'm not saying it's 100% guaranteed, but it's highly likely that he had something to do with the leaking or the doxing of Foxhole and probably Captain Cabinets too.
Who do illegal things use virtual machines, or you work in cybersecurity. It's legal software, right? It's good for devs. It's great. Devs use it all the time, right? There's two types of people who use virtual machines. Developers, people in cybersecurity, and fucking criminals. Those are the three main people that use virtual machines.
Are you calling me a criminal? Like, I use virtual machines sometimes. Well, I have a history in hacking, absolutely, but like, I'm not a criminal.
Right? Developers, cybersecurity people, or three, and fucking criminals. And this person has admitted to using virtual machines in order to impersonate other people on Twitter and Discord. I just want to put that out there. We have cold, hard-proven evidence. Saint's main workhorses are proficient in using virtual machines and impersonating other people for operations.
I see what you're saying. So he has some hand to do. It was obvious. It was clearly obvious. Like, bro, somebody that is not on the side of Saintontas is not gonna just randomly create like a party account of Captain Cabinets and Sarah of the Lake. Like, no, it has to be directly involved in Saintontas' crew. Clearly obvious. And the mere fact that the Saintontas high generals, I need to find a proper term for that. I don't want to use high generals anymore. Saintontas high generals. I have to think about it more. But for now, let's use that. The Saintontas high generals are the ones that were primarily following these party accounts. And you wonder why is that? Like, it's literally there. I can show you because I did bring it up, right? Who's following? Is it right here? You see that, bro? These are all Saintontas people. Just the guy is one of the main ones. All I can say.
Need I remind you guys that during the drama, just to prove, this is Fabina cosplay right here, admitting that they have access to both this Twitter account and this other Twitter account of a Saint mod called Troll Warlord. And he also acts under this name on a Discord too, using someone else's account, so he says. Yeah, sure, buddy. Need I remind you, during the drama, multiple Twitter accounts were made to impersonate and harass me. And who are the people following these accounts? Saints moderators and
I should have waited for you to cover it. I didn't know you were covering. Sorry.
more conveniently, Mr. Fabina cosplay himself. Look at that. Yeah,
Captain Calories. Oh, wait. Did they remove themselves because of the video?
Calories, that Twitter account, that fuck-ass AI account that's made to harass me. All of his mods. And Fabina cosplay, one of the first follows. What a fucking moron. What?
Bro, we are literally right there. Like, did he remove himself from it? Followers, right? I don't see him. Let's scroll slowly so we don't miss him. Yeah, he removed himself from it because I remember it was filled with them and now it's removed. Bro, that is insane. That is absolutely insane, bro.
A fucking moron. And also, it was Saints community who impersonated me on VGen, asking artists to make CP art for me and claimed that I...
Yes, it was. It was 100% because it was nobody else. It was not my community. It was not Foxhole's community. It was not CJ's community. It was not Tectone's community. It was nobody else but Saintontas community because Saintontas was the only person that she was beefing with.
love CSAM. You can see right here because they're using the image that Saint kept putting up in his community. I have a very large Discord with child sexual assault material on it. I want you to join in so you can watch me masturbate over it. If I were a betting woman, I would put money on the ones being responsible for all this to be the ones proficient and regularly using virtual machines in order to impersonate others. Now,
Hallelujah.
I fully understand why my PSYOP comments during that whole CSAM raid fiasco was a very touchy subject for that community, and why they got their knickers in such a twist over my out-of-context clips. Because Saintontas is his own head workhorses, his #1 mods, his #1 VIPs, are proficient in using virtual machines and impersonating other people in order to carry out operations on Saint's
Because they're unemployed. They're literally unemployed.
behalf. That comes from his own community. It's always projection every single time. This guy is the one responsible for feeding Saint any and every bit of information. A hyper-obsessed, super autistic, schizophrenic, jobless freak. Like attracts like. So you've got no leg to stand on, Saint, to tell other creators to get rid of their mods when this schizo is your right-hand man. This schizo is your absolute right-hand man. Using virtual machines.
He's a dictator. He's trying to be dictator Saintontas. Trying to dictate how other people run their YouTube channels and their Twitch channels. Like, you should not be having this person as mod because they disrespected me on my Twitch. So you remove that person now, or else there will be consequences. And nobody's scared of Saintontas. Who would be scared of Saintontas? You just have to push him over. And it's done.
Machines impersonating other people to get information on your behalf. Very, 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 very cringe. And it goes even deeper. Also, the irony of this, by the way.
I think you have a responsibility to care at that point. I think you got a big responsibility to care at that point. And, well, with the way that certain creators are going, I'm going to have to bring it up. Right? That's the main thing that I would say. Yeah, that's the main thing that I would say. And yeah, you guys also realize, right, that it would also be very easy for me as well. If I actually was like pissed and I actually did it like smack, very easy for me to make a video on it.
Of course it is, because I don't know if Captain Cabot is going to mention it, and I cannot dig this up, but Saintontas had a group, a specific section in his group trying to find dirt on Gacha Smack. I feel like he has that for every content creator that he's like against, like for Genocide, for EO, and he has a lot that he's against. Genocide, EO, Mr. Pokey, Captain Cabinets, Skull CJ, Pixel Tree, Arcana Zodan. No, I don't think he has on me. Like, he will never ever dream to go against me and others. But like, I feel like Captain Cabinet is gonna talk about that.
Threats. Just threats. Threats.
Very easy. Extremely low effort. No, will have to be brought up, and then Smack's gonna have to be looped.
Threats. He even
Are you gonna talk about the Captain Cabinets?
says himself,
I
if
can't
he
find
had
it.
a schizophrenic mod, he'd have to get rid of them. Bro said himself, if he had a schizophrenic mod, they'd have to be getting rid of. Well, I don't know about you guys. This is a little bit schizophrenic to me. This is a little schizophrenic to me. Admitting to using virtual machines to impersonate other people, to go undercover, to do things for your bidding and do operations for your bidding. That's the most schizophrenic thing I've ever seen. His #1 right-hand man, by the way. Sage's strongest warrior. The one that spends all his time on Discords looking at everyone's messages. Picking up glue, making Imga albums so Saint can do his little streams and shit talk everyone. The most cringe, hyper-obsessive, autistic, schizophrenic thing I've ever seen. Yeah, so like, we just have confirmation that Saint's community and his main right-hand men frequently use virtual machines to impersonate other people. That's just a cold hard fact now.
Yeah, that's facts.
A cold hard fact. And of course, it just kind of shows what kind of people are attracted to his community, right? Like, let's take a bit of a further look what kind of people are attracted to this kind of content. So, during this whole drama, Saintontas obviously has attracted a lot of extremely toxic chatters into his Discord. A shock to absolutely no one. Birds of a feather flock together, right? If you spend your days obsessively talking shit about other people, you'll start to generate an audience that really only cares about that kind of thing. Saintontas had a lot of people obsessively shit-talking me and others in his server, spreading lies, hate rhetoric, and of course, just like incessant body shaming, right? I'm just gonna show you like 3 examples of people who were just participants. These weren't like messages that were like bad, so to speak, but these were people who are participants, right? This guy right here, Mr. Steve, this guy right here was hyper-obsessive. That's one right there. Where's another one? This one over here. This guy called Keegan, who the fuck cares? There's another guy over here. This is just like a small sample size. But these were some of his most active chatters, right? These cap numbers are just uncurious because she's doing drama. Like, just for dumbasses. This was only a tiny fraction of the amount of people that were regularly chatting in his Discord, just spewing rhetoric constantly, right? And one of these individuals, in a matter of 3 weeks, mentioned my name almost 400 times.
Oh my god.
This guy right here, right, that I brought up. In the span of like 3 weeks, he mentioned my...
That is a lot.
name 400 times. 400 times in like the space of 2 to 3 weeks.
That is a lot.
400 times. This is why I go to say, no wonder I'm getting impersonated on Twitter. No wonder I'm getting all this shit. No wonder I'm getting doxxed. Because he groomed
That's one person, bro.
his community to be hyper obsessed about me. To the extent that his community are talking about me 400 times in 2 weeks. Now you might notice a lot of these individuals who constantly spoke
By one individual. One individual. Like, the number is probably in the thousands.
shit have white names, right? They've all got white names. Like, why is that? Why do they all have white names? Well, it's because some of these people, they had a separate private server. They all got banned, essentially. They all got banned from Saint server, but why? They had a separate server, a private one, and they added some of the most active Saint chatters, where they proceeded to expose themselves, spreading some of the most racist and vile neo-Nazi shit I've seen in a while.
That's interesting. What is all set up to try to paint Captain Cabinet as a bad person by making sure that Saintontas audience had the glue that these people were saying these wild stuff, and then when they go to Captain Cabinets, like, he can say that, yo, like, this is the stuff that the person that she's associated with is making. Quite interesting.
Some of the most insane shit that I've seen in a while, dude. Yep. Saint's most active chatters from his Discord had a private server where they were just making these really edgy neo-Nazi jokes and racist shit the entire time. That's the kind of people that his content attracts. That's the type of people his content attracts.
This is why you always get the information from both people, because earlier in the video, sorry, that video is so long. Earlier in the video, we all saw that, you know, Saintontas was saying that this is from Captain Careless, when we're now seeing that, you know, that's not the case. Was this a setup from Saintontas? Did Saintontas orchestrated this? I'm not sure.
Were the people that were shit-talking any CC that Saint was going against. The most vile fucking rhetoric. Super edgy. Going after, harassing other people. Pretty fucking disgusting. These were some of his most active chatters in his Discord. Is there any surprise? Yeah, we've often said his community is full of retards. His community is full of the most toxic individuals. And we have the proof right fucking here. We have the proof right fucking here. The type of people that his content attracts. Saintontas attracts racists and neo-Nazis into his community.
Yeah, because his content is derived from toxicity. So obviously they're very toxic. Like, Twitter is where they shine the brightest because they're free to say whatever slurs they want to say. Like, I have a lot of messages from Saintontas people saying some insane stuff.
So a shock to absolutely no one. Okay? Remember I said he's catering to a toxic audience, and here's the proof all you need. Yes, these people were banned after the fact when they became a liability to him. But there's no question at all that this serves as absolute proof that his community has become a cesspit of vile individuals, okay? That his contact only attracts the worst of the kinds of fucking people. His own #1 VIP, Mr. God-tier Traveler, is a renowned homophobe. But given Saint's known position on gay and bisexual people, there's no wonder he attracts rampant homophobia into his chat. We all remember that, right? We all remember that, right? This was his ban. This was his unban request. This was his unban request. Saint's #1 VIP, Mr. God-tier Traveler, the most renowned homophobe. As soon as he saw gay shit, get that out of here. Get the fuck that out of here. Bro is such a homophobe, it's crazy. And that's bro's #1 VIP. So we got his #1 VIP being a homophobe. Some of his most frequent chatters on his Discord are rampant racists and fucking neo-Nazis, essentially. Super edgy people. And they only got banned and removed after they became a liability. They only got banned after they became a liability. Crazy, crazy. But also there's no
Okay, so after people call it out.
surprise, there's also a big subsection of those people too that were total, utter, like, degenerates to the highest degree. Okay? Do you guys remember I had a debate with one of Saintontas' strongest soldiers?
Yes, I remember that multiple times. It was very entertaining. I was there live for that. It was very entertaining, man.
Do you guys remember this? Do you guys remember that? Let me find the video. I debated Saintontas' strongest chat. It was 1 hour and 50 minutes. Oh my god, like the biggest fucking retard I've ever spoken to in my life. Yeah, the guy who said that I deserve to be doxxed, and the only—
The weight woman guy. If you are, you'll only understand that if you were there. The weight woman.
thing that mattered was the optics and not truth. So he could dick ride Saint, right? That actual genuine moron, right? This guy decided to pipe up again, by the way, because he thinks he's the shit. He thinks he's the shit. There was a second private server that was made, that was frequented by this dumbass retard, okay? The retard that I cooked in a VC with. This is what he said to me on one of my tweets.
You support rape of real people. Nobody cares about fictional characters.
Hello? What?
When did she say that?
Huh? Excuse me? Fucking where? Fucking... You see how much of a moron this guy is. This is a guy who's claiming that I support the rape of real people. This just shows how low his IQ is and why he was completely incapable of making any valid point in my talk with him. But after I gave him this attention that he so desperately wanted, right? He so desperately wanted right here in this video, okay? As soon as I gave him this attention, he thought he was an absolute hero in Saint Server. He even proclaimed himself to be a legend. There was talk Look at me being permabanned. I've talked about it before, but I don't want people to get dirt on me. It goes back to what made me a legend in the server, and Unk himself cleared me.
Oh, that's just depressing, man.
Oh my god! Oh, look, I am the...
Unk recognized me.
He's self-titled Fridge Slayer. Oh, look at me! I'm a legend in that server, and Saintontas cleared me! Look at me! Look at me, master! Bro, it's so fucking weird! Bro, so fucking weird! Like peak delusion. Please, streamer, me. He calls himself the Fridge Slayer. He finally got the approval of his master Saintontas himself, and finally he could get the validation he always wanted from his favorite streamer, his whole wife.
Yeah, that's some depressing stuff, man. That really is some depressing stuff.
However, this Spillsy guy is a complete fucking degenerate, guys. It's so funny. The server that he was a part of was the peak pit of degeneracy, right? I shit you not when I say this guy was posting porn every 10 minutes all day. Hardcore porn and hentai. Extremely explicit material, like, constantly, right? And this was a channel that also frequently included tags and links of...
Nothing's wrong with that as long as all people in that channel is 18 plus. If there's a case where anybody in that is like under the age of 18, then it would be really, really bad. This is why I don't want to create the Discord channel, because I know it's going to be the most degenerate shit known to man. And I don't want to risk getting arrested.
rape and lolicon together. Which Spillsy admits Saints Mods doesn't care about. Yeah,
I can't hate him on that. Like, as a expert in hentai content, most of the tags are either RAPE, NTR, yeah, and ugly bastard. Like, those are the main popular stuff. So like it would be hard pressed to find any NT that is not under any of those three subtopics.
kind of outplayed your stupid brony.
I'm talking as an expert in this field, obviously.
Yeah, so you ain't got dirt on me. I could count on two hands the amount of Saint Mods that laughed about the whole thing. Sorry, bro, beat you to the punch. I dirtied myself. Also, they know you're involved in that neo-Nazi server. Nobody will believe your shit on anybody. 4:07 p.m. porn. 4:09 porn. 4:10 porn. 4:22 porn. 6:31 p.m. porn. 7:04 porn. 8:02 porn. 9:06 porn. 10 o'clock porn. 11 porn. It was 6 straight hours. Bro, I glossed over so many. I glossed over so many. I glossed over so many. And then we have by someone else in the same NSFW channel. Big breasts lolicon rape. Big breast group lolicon rape bondage. By the way, lolicon.
So wait, I thought Saintontas was against lolicons.
Lolicon is not allowed on Discord. I don't know if y'all are aware, but like, lolicon, you're not allowed to post on Discord. They don't allow it's against TOS on Discord. And apparently, Saints Mods were totally fine with this. Saints Mods were totally fine with this happening. Mr. Virtual Machine Impersonator himself, Mr. Fabina Cosplay, said that they themselves were okay with the lolly rape tags. Yeah,
I think Saintontas messed up. Like, on the concept here, the entire thing, I think Saintontas messed up. Saintontas should have never started this shit up again. Like, I don't know if Saintontas was thinking that Captain Cabras didn't have any dirt on him. Like, but then again, Saintontas, I don't think Saintontas is a very smart individual. He's very dumb. And it's showing.
Him using probably another virtual machine to talk. Despite my dislike for rape lolly stuff, the stuff was not against real people. That stuff is ultimately fictional, and therefore, given the actions against real people of actual weight instead of fictional characters, it can get viewed as less of an infraction. They just let it. Lolly rape is fine, guys. Lolly rape is totally okay and totally fine. Yeah, that's okay. Considering Lollycon is against TOS on Discord. Against TOS on Discord. So, like, this guy clearly just likes lollies. And just for fun, by the way, just for shits and giggles, I've seen this guy spill these DMs.
Same to you and your cronies. I got a full deck of cards to play, and as far as I know, you down to your last cards. You'll be a mere stepping stone for me. I can beat you with 10% of my brain power 10 out of 10 times. What
I was there for the talk. Like, bro, 10% of his brain power is a very minute, unmeasurable substance. Like, how are you gonna beat her with 10% of your brain power when you got cooked, like, using everything at the time, both
Cringe
times?
ass motherfucker. I've never
He didn't get cooked
seen
once.
someone so cringe.
He got cooked twice. He didn't got cooked one time. He got cooked twice. It was insane.
I've never seen. Bro, I was pissing myself.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Obviously, Captain Cabinet is looking better than how she looked like when Saintontas posted the image. So, is it because Captain Cabinet is starting to look better that Saintontas is getting bitter because she's actually looking a lot hotter? And because they're not in a relationship anymore, he's pissed. Maybe that's the case. I'm not sure. Like, the best thing for Captain Cabinet is to do is like make herself extremely hot and then start like doing IRL streams, like showing her body that she worked on to perfect her body. And then Saintontas would be hella mad.
Well, I was pissing myself for ages, bro. These are Saintontas' fucking strongest warriors. Holy shit. You've got the guy who, like, impersonates and uses virtual machines to do undercover operations. Very sus. Very sus. And a guy who acts like a fucking, like, anime villain and is just mega cringe and is a legend. Bro, these are his strongest fucking warriors, bro. Oh yeah, this whole community is full of just fucking, like, racists and homophobes. This guy got, like, such a huge, like, ego power trip, it's insane. Like, over some, like, dumbass Discord beef.
Let me.
Bro, these fuck-ass weebs are so fucking cringe, right? Like, this is Sage's strongest soldier. Like, it's like peak Reddit mod behavior. By the way, I cooked this guy so hard on Twitter, he had to delete his account. He had to delete his whole ass account. Yeah, that's what you get
She cooked him everywhere. She cooked him on YouTube twice.
for saying that, like, I support rape of real fucking people, moron. Dumbass. And this is why Saintontas himself said 20% of his community is retarded.
Just let's just think about it for a second. Like
Oh my gosh, he's using the clip. That's great.
it's like some like fucking dude with like Parkinson's and like 17 other like cerebral palsy and all of that shit, and like they fuck up. Just imagine it, right? It's probably like 20% of the chatters in here.
20% of his community is retarded. I would, like, 3 times that at least. I would 3.
Yeah, it's probably around 40%, 50%, absolutely. And obviously, people that have recognized it, how stupid Saintontas is moving from him. I've seen recently a lot of comments on people that are like, was Saintontas followers and like moving off him because they realize that he's just deranged. And hopefully, the world is healing.
Times at least, and that's proof. If these are your strongest fucking soldiers, yeah, I'm not surprised. Like, I'm not fucking surprised. He knows he has a dumb and stupid community. He wants that because why? Stupid people are very easily misled and brainwashed to believe anything that you want,
Yeah, that's true.
as long as you say it convincingly enough. And that is his whole shtick. So I don't know, sir, why the fuck you wanted to do this yesterday. I don't know why the fuck you wanted to do this.
I don't know either. Like, the man is already in drama with Gacha Smack, and who else is he currently in drama? Like talking about the games of the anniversary coming up. There's gonna be big drama for this. The Gacha anniversary is gonna be big drama for this. So I don't get it why Saintontas needed to bring this up. I guess it's to push along the plot of part 2 of the this big series. Season 1 was absolute banger, absolutely. So Saintontas is very difficult to overpass that, but he's on the right track.
It is so dumb. When you have your own, like, mods schizoing out on me on Twitter. Your own fucking mods schizoing out all over fucking Twitter. Admitting that they just, like, impersonate. That they use virtual machines to carry out your operations. Kinda sus, isn't it? Makes you really think about the whole CSAM raid. Kind of weird. Like, I understand now why some of my comments really got to you guys. Are they white supremacy too? Saint's a known chud.
Saintontas.
Yeah, he doesn't like talking about politics for one reason. Like, he is a known chud. He loves Trump. So, hey, you know, like a trans like, you know what I mean? Bro, you know what's so funny? I'm gonna have to apologize to Blazion for this one. I'm gonna apologize. I'm so sorry, Blazion. Do you remember there was one time I was arguing with Blazion? Guess who was feeding him information to, like, use, like, as points against me? Saint was feeding Blazion information on, like, Trump talking points to, like, get ownage on me.
I can understand that because I mentioned it before. It's in the live stream too. That when I talked to Blazion before, when I had a debate with him, like he was just repeating what Saintontas said. I felt like I was just arguing with Saintontas. Like it was so dumb, and this is more proof.
That just really summarizes Saint's views about everything. He's talking about weight, by the way. Before editing, you said in your stream, I hope this reaches him, as if you didn't have access to my DMs to tell me yourself. This is an unwise way of handling things. Bro, I fucking love Smack. Dude, I fucking love Smack, bro. Holy shit, bro. Bro, do we see now why, like, Saint wishes he had the aura that, like, Smack has? Hang on, let me bring up the...
He cannot have what Gacha Smack has as a spirit, because Saintontas doesn't have it naturally.
I have the glue of it, whereas
Like I would have a much more difficult time like in a live debate with Gacha Smack, because Gacha Smack knows how to articulate himself properly. Like we can have an actual debate and go on about topics. Saintontas, that's not the case. Saintontas actively try to avoid like live comments because like he can't debate live, so he will avoid that as much as he can. Like he rather do it this way, where he make you respond, change the narrative of the video, and then argue on that, and then the argument not becomes like what we were arguing on initially, but like something completely different. But it's just that he can't do it live like how Tectone could do it live. So he has to make sure that you're doing it in a video format where he has time to like brainstorm it with his dumb audience and how they should approach it. Well, it is yes mans. It is high generals.
how volatile is a title thumbnail combo called the Gacha Smack Out Crash Out or Gacha Smack is on crack? Bro, you are looking for trouble. Very clickable, but like you will be in Smack's crosshairs. I'm telling him that this is a bad idea. I'm out here being like, bro, it's clickable, but this is a fucking terrible idea. This is a bad idea. See, this is what I mean. When I say I tried to tell him that he was being a dumbass. I did. I tried to tell him that he's being a fucking dumbass. Gacha Smack is on crack title. The Smack Out Crash Out is thumbnail. They're all good, but like, holy. These guys just need to stop making vile takes and I can stop reacting. I'm not scared of Gacha Smack. I think I can dish it out harder.
That is false.
He's had this weird, like wanting to like scrap with him for so long. And we know that he's like...
Saintontas wasn't ready in the first half. He wasn't ready at halftime, and we're in the second half and he's still not ready. Like Saintontas is not ready for Gacha Smack, period.
Not to be trusted at all, right? Like, Techie throws him a bone. Yeah, Techie threw me a bone this week after Smack fucking cooked his ass, and he said the whole shit about Jenna. And then immediately afterwards is so happy to farm Tectone's fucking audience. Like, bro is just like weird. He's so weird. That concludes today's receipts. Okay. I just
What do you mean that concludes today's receipt? Are you telling me there's more?
refuse to let someone talk shit and think they can. It's been a whole fucking month. It's been over a month. Why the fuck did you decide to rehash stuff? Oh, it's, you know, like...
Yeah, that is confusing for me too. Like, why?
And in regards to the whole, like, legal matter shit, I will do a whole ass stream going through the entire process if people want. If people want. An actual breakdown of the reality of what could happen. I'm down. That's what I'm gonna say now on this matter for now. For now.
Okay. Woo. What is it? No. He is deranged. He is insane, yes. His views are dwindling. Yeah, I don't understand why Saintontas would just bring that up right away again out of nowhere. Like, did you want her to did you want Captain Cabinets to file a defamation lawsuit so you can pay the victim, and because that didn't happen, you're upset? Are you upset that she moved on? I don't know. Like, in my opinion, if I was being neutral and not biased at all, like, I wouldn't see Captain Cabinets as the crazy ex. I would see Saintontas as a crazy ex based on what he did. And bro, I'm not being biased on this. If the roles were reversed and Captain Cabinets was doing what Saintontas was doing, and Saintontas was doing what Captain Cabinets was doing, I would say that Captain Cabinets was the one that is like how should I say it? The crazy ex. But no, it's Saintontas is the one that's constantly stalking her. Saintontas is the one that has her Discord streaming in his Discord. Have her streams like basically archived and documented for his personal use and on bot accounts on YouTube, unlisted of course. It's only for Saintontas viewing pleasure. Like, what are we doing here? Saintontas is the one that is the crazy ex, and that is the title of the video. Obviously, yes, we are gonna be having to go into a lot of other topics, including the whole situation with Gacha Smack and Saintontas going after Gacha Smack and stuff like that. And we'll get to that very soon. So thank you guys for watching. This video will likely come out a little bit later than normal because like of the timing and stuff like that. And I will see you guys next time.